So we just had the first Fortnite Esport World Cup Finals, and the top teams in this tournament qualify for the LAN that's happening later this year. But this might have been one of the closest tournaments ever across all regions. First, we are jumping in with Alex and Reckless in game 7. This is the game that really qualified them, but I do want to point out that at the end of this tournament, they had the same amount of points as second place. Both Alex and Reckless finished with 349, while their opponents, Phasma and Crusades, also finished with 349. So they won and qualified on a tiebreaker because they had more eliminations. So that's really, really heartbreaking. And it gets even worse for the team that got second place, because there's a clip of one of the players in endgame choking 3 different edits as he tries to get out of Storm. And if he had gotten just one additional elimination or one additional placement point, they would have been the ones who qualified for the LAN that is worth millions of dollars. But that's not the only duo that was this close to qualifying or not qualifying. So we're going to watch Alex and Reckless. They have 1 elimination going into this end game. I want to see how they play this out. They just dropped that player into their box. He's grabbing the body, kind of fumbles the body a little bit. Doesn't even really get to... His teammate gets to grab the materials, but kind of fumbled the rotation there, or the grabbing the body, throwing it into the box. But you gotta understand, the pressure is on for these players. The fact that they only have 2 eliminations in endgame means they're really, really playing for placement points, and they're trying to qualify. But it does look like they're about to frag out here. So let's see how Alex and Reckless do it. Alex, of course, with Team Power, Lachlan's esport team. He's one of the best players in Oceania. Now, the thing is, Oceania has not performed the best on LAN tournaments when they go up against the other regions, unless you count Aussie Antics getting carried by Peterbot in the Pro-Am, which isn't an official like competitive tournament. But besides that, I think their best performance maybe might have been like a 17th or a top 20, which isn't that great. But we'll see if Alex and Reckless can go to the Esports World Cup Finals in person and finally put Oceania on the map. So 3 eliminations for Alex. Catches a little bit of tag right there. They're on second. Height might look down and start spraying them here in a second. No, they're actually going to make a move here of using the healing mist and staying in Storm and trying to catch Height. But they found another solo player who started pushing them. So Alex is going to abort mission, and it's just going to be Alex with the solo clutch. There's an elimination for Alex. Oh my God, by himself right now. 4 limbs, 240 wood. Alex is about to show us why he's one of the best Oceania players in the world. There's another elimination right there. Gets tagged, popping the mini. Doesn't get the materials. Shockwaves ahead. Drops down. There's a grenade launcher being spammed in a competitive setting. That's crazy. He's on the low ground. These are old builds. 5 limbs for him. He's looking for any solo players that are looking to get back in the circle. He sees that guy in front of him, sees a few players. Shockwaves in. Oh my God. That guy's out of mats. He gets the siphon, gets the heals. There's a duo next to him. Is he going to win this as a solo? There's no way. There's a duo on the other side of that box. They're shockwaving in. They go past him. They take a little bit of storm damage. There's a duo above him right now. Above him and below him. He goes up behind these guys. Good shots right there. Gets the kill. He's going to get the siphon that's going to keep him alive. Shockwave's going to be coming in. He goes for Height. He has just enough materials to hold Height for this end game. Is anyone going to look up? No, everyone is so weak. He has the most health besides Danon. He's getting tags on these players. Shockwave, he kind of catches him with the floor. Gets the knock. Gets the siphon. More kills for Alex. He's doing this as a solo. Oh my God. This is such a deserved clutch and a deserved qualification. Wow. What are we watching? Power Alex put the team on his back. That game right there, that solo clutch qualified them for the grand finals, the LAN tournament. Because look at the point spread right here, guys. Look at this point spread. 349 for Alex and Reckless. 349 for Phasma and Crusades. And this is the clip I was talking about earlier. We're watching Phasma trying to get out of Storm. He's getting pressured, which that wasn't even the fumble. Right here, gets a siphon. Misses the edit, misses the edit, misses the edit, misses the edit 5 times. Misses the edit again. Dies to Storm. That was a lot of pressure. We're not even going to make fun of that player because the pressure, like during a tournament setting like that, knowing that you could be in first place, most people watching have not been under that kind of pressure while playing Fortnite. So we're not going to make fun of it, but that might have been the reason. That might have been the reason that they did not qualify. Now listen, only one team can qualify from Oceania, but 2 duos can qualify from North America. It's going to be the top 2 duos, first place and second place. So we're watching Cold right now with Rapid. He already has 5 eliminations as a duo going into this end game, and I want to see how he handles the end game, because Cold and Rapid actually finished in first place over Peterbot to qualify, but Peterbot also qualified, and we're going to talk about how close that was as well, because I'm pretty sure Peterbot might have qualified by only a single point or only a few points, similar to Oceania. Between first and second and third in North America, it was all less than 10 points. They're going to drop a player right there. Cold picks up the elim. They get the refresh. You see he has the exotic pistol as well. The exotic, I forgot, the revolver shotgun pistol from last chapter. Very strong weapon, especially in the hands of a pro like Cold. Him and Rapid are on the mid ground right now, rotating in. Looks like they found a body. No, they don't. Going through. Decent materials. Shockwaves coming out. Cold knocks, clicks his duo Higgs, gets the refresh. Impressive aim from Cold as usual. He is a fragger, a true fragger. He's looking, he's hunting. Oh! Doesn't quite get the kill, but he's the reason that guy died. He's kind of double pumping with the shotgun and revolver right here. Staying behind Rapid. Rapid is getting them ahead of circle. Look at this. Literally hugging the front of Storm and trying to catch players. They're doing such a good job rotating in this mid ground. Cold looking for players beneath him. He's going to take this roof. Those players are covering. They're aware. He hears the heal mist go down. Still staying ahead. Not on high ground, but are they going to make a play? Drops this player down. Hits him for 40. He's going to have to reload the revolver. A good shot right there from Cold, catching that guy mid-jump. He hears someone else beneath him. He's trying to pop the slurp. Oh! Rapid picks up the elim there. Cold, 200 wood. Getting ahead. He's popping the slurp. Is he going to go up? Is he going to go up? He might right here. He might. It looks like he's aiming for a shockwave play. I don't know if he's going to do it or not. There's players beneath them. They can actually rack up a ton of eliminations, get all the materials, and then fight for high ground. Because he doesn't have enough materials right now. Catches bolts right there with the double pump action. So dangerous. The double pump in Cold's hand plus this slurp, extremely dangerous. He's going to wrap around, catches this guy. Shadow 1x goes down. Now Cold has materials. He's going up, double shockwaving, pushing them in Storm, taking some serious damage, goes back down. Rapid's still alive. Cold's still alive. They actually have the advantage. Shockwaves goes down. Oh my God. Rapid's still in. Is Rapid going to clutch as a solo? Does he clutch as a solo? I don't know. Those players look like they're healing. I don't think he has it, but second place with 12 eliminations, and they ended up finishing in first place overall, qualifying them. But we need to talk about Peterbot and Poyo because they nearly missed out on the qualification. Cold and Rapid finished with 351 points. Peterbot and Poyo, let's jump in. So Peterbot and Poyo ended up finishing with 343 points, securing second place. Third place was Acorn and Bolts, who finished with 342. So only 1 point difference between Peterbot, Poyo, and Acorn and Bolts. So just to give you even more perspective, each elimination is worth 3 points. So the difference between them qualifying and not qualifying is 1/3 of an elimination or a single placement. This has to be one of the closest tournaments I've ever seen across the board. There's a quick elimination right there from Peterbot. Guy's trying to roll away. That's not going to happen. Look at Peterbot's loot. 2 slurps. That's going to come in handy in the late game. They're using the crash pad to rotate. He's getting in Storm. Him and Poyo taking a little bit of Storm damage to secure this position. Looking for players. Tries to catch that guy as he's ramping up. Doesn't quite get him. Doesn't quite get him. Peterbot and Poyo, they're in a little 2x2. Creating some space. He's building wide, right? I'm noticing this low ground positioning they have. Like they want to use as much of this area as possible. He just got a elimination or a knock right there on that guy who went in Storm. There's Acorn and Bolts The team that ended up finishing in third, missing out on the qualifiers right above them. I wonder if they take them out here. Look at this rotation. Look at this rotation right here. Look at this. Okay, that was not a great rotation. He did not check above him, but it's Peterbot. Pollo just jumps on him full boxes. There's the slurp coming in. He's going to stay ahead of circle, using his materials, looking for height. He's actually looking for height. Rapid takes some damage. Peterbot's grappling up on Rapid. Oh my God, 31 white. It's over. He knows Rapid's one shot. He's trying to get him. Oh my God, jumps into someone else. Is that cold? Peterbot with cold in his box gets knocked by Rapid. Let's see what Pollo does. Pollo eliminates Rapid. This is a Pollo clutch right here. No shot. No, he gets Peterbot back up. Only Peterbot would get rezzed in late game moving storm on high ground. What the hell? I thought it was over. I thought the Peterbot POV was over. I thought we were about to watch a Pollo clutch. And then quick elimination to get the Siphon back up. He's back up to 100 health, 90 shield. How does he do it? Yamzo shooting out at Peterbot. He has the grappler though. He's chilling. How does he do it? That's insane. Pollo keeping him alive too is just nuts. What an absolutely dynamic duo. Clicks and Higgs go down. They're so high up and they both have ways to save themselves from fall damage. So they're just like shooting and they're chilling. 3 builds for Peterbot. Pollo's going to tap the fizz right here in case they get shot out. They might just drop down here. Yeah, they're dropping down. He's going to take the tree. Ramp comes out. Quick knock on a Yamzo. Gets the Siphon. Pollo's kind of low on health, but Peterbot using the materials to get back up. Dropping the mats for Pollo. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Here it comes. Shotguns come down. Whoa. Whoa. 100 meters in a storm. Somehow he still gets back in. Gets the Siphon. What the hell? Peter. How is he doing this? 43. Oh my God. How, dude, he gets knocked on high ground, gets revived, gets shockwaved 100+ meters into storm, still comes back in and clutches up the 1v1. 7 eliminations for Peterbot. That just clutched him up the qualifier. Guys, this was an insane esports World Cup qualifiers. Some of the closest games we have ever seen. EU gets the top 3 teams. NA Central gets 2 teams. Oceania gets 1 team. West gets 1 team as well, and some of the smaller regions as well, I'm pretty sure, get 1 team. This is going to be a very, very stacked tournament. What an insane qualifier run. If you guys want to see more competitive content, be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.